Perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender.
Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already.
Reinders.
Gakpo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Timber. Frimpong. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Frimpong. And here's Xavi Simons. And a shot! Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. He's through here. Simons. Timber. Probing pass. Marlon providing an outlet on that flank. Frimpong. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Frimpong. Played in deep. Gets it away. Ake. Gakpo. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Gakpo. Timber. Santos. Esteval. Do have a chance to counter here. Santos. Moved on forwards. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Santos. Santos. Santos goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior, chance to shoot!
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there. Marlon. Memphis Depay.
The Netherlands really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Memphis Depay clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Oh, that is a chance! It's a loose ball. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he finish? Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Fabinho. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. Danilo, now he's off and running. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Rafinha. Thinks about the shot. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Simons. Tries to cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Frimpong makes the interception. Marlon in acres of space out wide. Timber, Marlon. Bremer gets it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Out to the right. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Now this could be a Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
The Netherlands going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Simons. Timber. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Reinders knocks it out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. Gakpo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior, gently done. And that has been clubbed away. Xavi Simons wins the duel this time. Van der Ven. Simons. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Aim forwards. Chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Simons. Gakpo. Brazil leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Bremer. And it's played forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. Esteval. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Played in by... and he shoots! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
The Netherlands, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Santos. Danilo. Bremer. Fabinho. Forward it goes. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. And here's Depay. And here's Xavi Simons. Frimpong. And here's Xavi Simons. That is lovely. Bremer is there and he can get that clear. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Frimpong. Marlen. Timber. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Marquinhos. Esteval. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Verbruggen claims it, and the danger passes. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. And that has put paid to that. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Danilo. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Guimaraes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Marlen. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simons. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Referee has just said play on. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos aim forwards. That has been cut short. Van der Ven. Simons. Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. Marlon. Santos. Estevan. Out to the left it goes. That's good play.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Marlon. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Oh, nice touch. Rafinha. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's managed to get free. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Only partially clear. And that was very necessary. He's in plenty of space here. Gakpo. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's heaved it away. Gakpo. Reinders. Simons. Played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Estevan. Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van der Ven. Let's cut it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Fabinho gently down. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Marlon. Frimpong. It's a good run down the right. Santos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Marlon. Firmly met. It is a corner. Bremer attempts a clearance. Bremer. Marquinhos. Santos chasing after it. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. No messing about, just bludgeoned away and claimed it back swiftly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders looking to get on the end of this. Gakpo. Looks across, shot at goal! Worth a try, but not this time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And it's played forward. Santos. Santos, forwards and with intent. Van de Ven. Gakpo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gakpo. He's shifting through the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fabinho. Santos. Fabinho spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Esteban. Santos. Oh, it's played into the area. Van de Ven can get it clear. Santos going great guns here. That's very neat. Bruno Guimaraes. Danger averted for now. That is out of play. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Esteban. It's Vinicius! And he's there to get it away. And it's Danilo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Santos. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Okay. Reinders. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho played out towards the right wing. Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Can he finish? No way through, so back it comes. And it's made its way. It's Vinicius! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Frimpong. Marlon. Timber, shifted upfield. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Marlon. And they've got rid. Gakpo. Frimpong. Played towards the other side. Cross goes in there, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Danilo. Santos. Esteval. Santos looking to hit the byline here. Van der Men is there and he can get that clear. Reinders. Van Dijk aimed forwards. Ake. It's an inviting looking ball that. Now it's Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Always played it in low. Ederson claims it without any fuss. Reinders. That'll be a throw-in. Marlon. Played out to the right. On behind for a goal kick. Bremer. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now that's well seen too. Ake. Gakpo. Timber. Over to the left. Danilo gently done. Bruno Guimaraes. And he cuts out the supply. Calmly anticipates. Santos, Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. And the shot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Rafinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Frimpong. Timber. And they've got a throw. Fabinho. Out to the left it goes. Santos. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance for a shot! Now, can he find a finish? Rafinha opts to... Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a charge down the left. Hit into the mid. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Bremer just needed better contact. Reinders. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Ederson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The Netherlands give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Esteval. Rafinha. Simons. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Danilo, now he's off and running. Van de Ven. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's played forward. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Santos. Rafinha. Van Dijk cuts it out. Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Memphis Depay spread out to the left. That's tidy. And here's Marlon. Marlon! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Fabinho getting this one clear. Get a throw in. Another throw in. Simons. Santos. Bremer. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a mighty effort! Deftly away. Oh, it's come loose. Santos. These officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer shifted upfield. And here's Vinicius Junior out to the right. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. That's really well cleared. Bremer gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior is onto this. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Vinicius Junior. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. And he has been fouled there. Rafinha! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Van de Ven. Reinders. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Reinders laid out to the left flank. That is a brilliant interception. So what can they make of this? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van de Ven. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Brazil lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the game has already resumed here. Bremer clears it away. Reinders is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a little off target. Timber. Frimpong. Marlon. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk, aim forwards. Timber. Reinders. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a throw. And it's Danilo. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played in by Santos. Frimpong. Timber, forwards and with intent. And that's the keeper's ball. Timber. Simons. Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. And here's Marlon. And here's Depay. Cleared away. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber. Simons. Out to the left it goes. Bremer. Santos. Marquinhos gently done. Santos. Great defending, strong and determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. the finish! And that's off target. Over to the left. Reinders. And here's Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gakpo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rather wayward.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Santos. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Frimpong. Ake. Marlen. He's in plenty of space here. Simons. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Keeper's got his work done.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Frimpong goes short. Reinders. Simons. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Vinicius. Oh, they could be caught out here. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Reinders. Timber. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Marlen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Santos. Esteval. Strong running down that left flank. Santos. It's run loose here. Timber. Ake. That's a throw. Ake. And back to the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Marlen. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, the clearance is short. Real chance here. Marlon spread out to the left. Reinders. And here's Depay. Chance! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bremer. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Could be danger here. Memphis Depay. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Bremer shifted upfield. Danilo chasing after it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha. Simons. Can he latch on to this? Gakpo. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinged towards the front line. Rafinha. Danilo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Estevan. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. Reinders aim forwards, and that could set him on his way. Marlon swept in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Estevan. He has found the way through, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ake forwards and with intent. Out towards the flank, back into the middle. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gets good distance on it. Van der Ven have it back and can go again. Reinders. Timber. Timber! Oh, that was no routine save.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Marlon. Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's going to go a long way. Memphis Depay. Oh, cracking ball. Van der Ven. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Marquinhos. Esteval. Nicely intercepted. Timber, gently done. Reinders. Van der Ven. Van der Ven drives forward on the overlap. Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Marlon played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Reinders. Van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. It'll be a throw-in. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Santos. Muscular approach does pay off here. Marlon absolutely focused then on the defensive side. He's had a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste. Timber. He's in a great position here. Memphis Depay. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Frimpong, and he's gone backward here. Played out to the right. Marlon's cross. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. Simons. Gakpo. Santos. Rafinha. Santos. Out to the left it goes. Ball's gone out of play. Marlen. Well-timed, excellent interception. Timber. Van Dijk. Reinders. Over to the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafinha with 2 goals already to his name. Danilo. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Van Dijk makes the interception. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Simons. Marlen. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, taken with style. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Santos picks it up now. Santos. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Simons. Xavi Simons, gently done. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He is just caressing the ball. Santos, and that's aimed into the middle. Brazil have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior. Looking to break at pace. Ake. Timber. Marlen. Frimpong. Timber. Reinders. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. At a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ake gets across to intercept that. Marlon tries making a foray down the right. Memphis Depay. Shot, surely! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. The Netherlands go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he welcomes it in. Van der Ven with the clearance. And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. And it's Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Van der Ven tries to clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo crossed in once more.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Danilo does well to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Memphis Depay. Reinders. And here's Depay. Nicely shaped cross. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Memphis Depay certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Reinders aim forwards. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. That is a great pick out. Van Dijk gets it clear. Danilo. 75 minutes played. And here's Vinicius Junior. Santos. Thinks one through. A header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Rafinha. Proves too strong.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a throw-in. Marlen.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Santos wins the duel this time. Timber. Ake. Frimpong. And here's Marlen.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Danilo. Oh, well measured. Now it's Rafinha. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Real chance! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business!
Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gakpo in acres of space out wide.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Estevan. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great chance! That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons, done delicately. He's in plenty of space here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Marlen. Reinders, played out to the left flank. Crossing.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marlen, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, smashing header. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Rafinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Santos, they'll have one final crack at it. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Simons. And here's Depay. Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
How many? Just how many? The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Santos. Can he get onto this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Simons. And here's Gakpo.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. Brazil must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Simons. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cross goes in there.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Santos. Just 5 minutes left. Santos. Santos. Oh, that's a very... There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. That has been cut short. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a great ball. This could be their final throw of the dice. Rafinha plays it short. And it's Danilo. Brazil, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Danilo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha with the short one. Brazil with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's been taken short. Here's the chance to cross.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Marlen. Simons. Van der Ven. Very nicely done. Crossed into the box. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Marlen. And here's Depay. Simons. Gakpo. And here's Depay.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Simons. Xavi Simons, played out towards the right wing. That is very well defended. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Bruno Guimaraes, and it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Santos. Now then, the ball's come loose. That has been knocked clear. Santos. Santos. Danger averted for now. Throwing. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Oh, such a clever touch. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Fabinho. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Simons. And it's Memphis Depay. That is lovely. Memphis Depay, spread out to the left. Reinders. Time to deliver. Gakpo, that's been... Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer, gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Timber. Marlen. Timber. Frimpong. Simons. Will play through for the wide man. Marlen. Cross, and he's there to clear it. Bruno Guimaraes has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Keeper's got good distance on that. Santos. 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 It's a threat. Rafinha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha goes short. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And it's shot a goal! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Santos. Foot in. Frimpong. Marlen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is that. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, and as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.